Hello. Totally had the camera the wrong way. How fucking funny. Yeah, I've lost my voice a little bit. Not really. I have some blocked sinuses, I think. But thought I'd just jump on a live. Because why the hell not? I'm feeling really inspired. And I just, speaking about community. And I'm curious, for those of you watching the replay or live, what is your community like? Is it empowering and inspiring? Does it bring you up or does it bring you down? Because I just had the most beautiful message from one of my friends and it just lit me up. It just lit me up. And I'm feeling really inspired right now anyway. And then I was like, I'm just going to jump on the live, even though I don't have a voice and I can't speak properly, but I feel like jumping on and sharing. And I always quote this quote that you're the average of the 5 people you surround yourself with. And I wonder, I know it's from someone, I can't remember who it's from, but I've heard it so long ago. And from that moment, I always looked around to see who am I surrounding myself with? Like who am I surrounding? Are those people empowering me or are they not? Right now I'm a little bit sick. I just got back from my trip, which was incredible, and I'm just really grateful that I get to live this life, that I've created for myself, because I have been surrounding myself with inspiring humans that are not sticking to the, oh, this is how you do life. They're thinking outside the box. They're inspiring me to think outside the box. They're inspiring me to have a freedom life, and even my partner, it's like my life would look very different if my partner had a full-time job, right? If he didn't have a way of making money remotely. And I get that it's not for everyone. Not everyone wants this freedom. Although since COVID, we have noticed that it's not just about freedom, right? It's about security, right? Knowing that you are in charge of your reality. But the thing is, there's no such thing as certainty. We think, and it's really crazy because we just got back from this trip, got sick on the last day, so I'm a little bit sick. I got my period, so it's time of rest, time of creating. That's why I'm feeling so inspired. But I've been binge watching this TV show, right? And I never freaking watch shit. Like, I just don't. It's a waste of my time. I love just learning. I love freaking watching courses, doing courses, reading audiobooks, podcasts. But I've been binge watching this TV show and I love it. It's really like forward thinking. Like they talk about sexual harassment and diversity and racism and all these stuff, and it's intertwined with like drama and love and blah, blah, blah. But one thing I noticed a lot is people drink. They're just drinking a lot of everything. Coffee, they're addicted to coffee, they're addicted to alcohol, just constantly. Like they're playing a board game, they're drinking. They're catching up, they're drinking. They're sorry, they're drinking. Like dinner, drink. Drink. And it's like, I'm like, wow, like they're drinking a lot and they're constantly, there's a bottle of wine, bottle of cocktails, beers, like all the time. Or coffee or alcohol. They have something in their hand all the time. And it makes me think about this programming, like what we watch, what we are watching. What are we watching? Like, yeah, you're watching this and getting reprogrammed, because otherwise if you're watching Netflix or even normal TV, it's like, what are they feeding you? What are they programming? Because it's like we learn from seeing, that's why we take on our parents' qualities so much. So if you don't dig into that, you won't realize, but you are a copy of your parents. You either resist it, but then you still become it, or you're just like looking around. So bringing it back to, you're the average of people you surround yourself with. But it's not just the people, it's also the things you're watching, right? But are your friends all drinking all the time, you know? Like, are you feeling the sense of belonging, or are you feeling like, fuck? And I know during an awakening, we're really not feeling that sense of belonging. We feel like we're alone and we're a bit crazy, a bit cuckoo, and then it's really easy to go back to that normal life. You know, it's like we're about to go to Blaze, which is the regional burn, and then there's the Burning Man, right? You have the Burning Man and you go and you transform your life, and then you go back to your shitty life, and then you're feeling like, oh, I don't fit in. And there's two options. You either keep transforming your life or you just go back to normal. And most of the time, guess what? You're going to go back to normal, because if your surroundings pulling you back to the crappy reality, you're going to stay in the crappy reality. Opposed to just being like, okay, fuck this, I'm going to keep transforming. And I know personally, for my biggest transformation, it was because I took myself out of my environment and I surrounded myself with a new group of people that thought very differently. And it allowed me to integrate the new knowledge and the new things, the tools and the new way of being, the new energies. And then I could hold my frequency better. Like, I could hold that new frequency rather than getting pulled back. And then I came back to Perth and I was like, okay, I don't resonate with these people. What do I do? Like, who do I find? And then once you get clear on your frequency, you're able to attract those people. You're able to attract those people, right? That are more in alignment with who you are. And where do you find these people? I mean, just look, hobbies. What are your hobbies? What are you interested in, right? It's like courses, very helpful. You know, for me, a big chunk of my community is from retreats and courses, you know, like people are drawn to that. And now I'm like, ooh, these are my people, you know, they're doing the work. They're interested. Before it was the yoga community, you know, but it's like, then I realized the yoga community, I'm not stereotyping, I'm just speaking from personal experience, because this is how I was, you know, you're like, you're foot in, foot out, you know, yoga, either you're like, if you've been doing yoga for 10 years and you live the yogic lifestyle, yeah, sure. But if you're just like, oh, I just do the yoga like twice a week and then I binge drink, you know, like, it's 1 foot, 1 in, 1 out. But it's an epic bridge, you know, it really helped me, and I know it has helped a lot of other people to keep their awakening journey. And it's a really powerful tool and like mindfulness. Bridge towards mindfulness and like diving deeper and realizing that life is a paradox, right? There's no right or wrong. Anyway, I'm like, I just want to keep talking. I fucking love these lives in my room when I have a crazy idea. But it's like, then we go into beliefs create our reality, right? And everything is the ultimate truth, because you create your reality through your beliefs. So whatever you believe, you're gonna keep creating. So this is where you want to bring a shift to that belief, to that reality, you know, because anything is possible, right? Everything on this planet is possible, because we live in a planet of paradox. So we live in the world of duality, but we also live in the world of oneness. So there's many ways to believe things. So I just urge you not to get stuck in any dogma. Don't get stuck in anything, you know, like my truth's not even the truth, right? It's my truth and it empowers me and I share it because it's changed my life. So try it on. And if it doesn't empower you, fucking don't do it. You know, the problem is people are seeking things all the time and then they're trying on everything and it's not even their truth, you know, they don't even resonate with it. And that's why it's not working for them. Anywho's, there's my 2 senses. I can go on forever and ever and ever. But thanks for listening. I'd love to hear your takeaways in the comments. I would really, really love that. And if you enjoyed this video, check out my YouTube channel. I love doing a little video. I just love doing lives. Let's help me get to 1,000 and then I can do lives on YouTube. Thank you all for listening. So much love and excited to hear your takeaways.